If every kingdom is established by government, first established by government, and every government is established by force, then doesn't it stand to reason that the threat of force is a terroristic thing? That government itself is a terroristic thing? It's interesting to think of it that way. Actually, it's scary to think of it that way. You know, sometimes I think that that we're all our own kingdoms, you know. That every single one of us has our own castle, has our own land, and the only thing keeping people out of it is the threat of force, whether it's monetary, whether it's psychological violence or harassment. Get off my lawn, I'll sue you, or whether it's actual physical force, you know, don't come in my house, you know, without my permission, that type of thing. That's how things are established, and I think that that's still how they are. No matter, even if we could have the police in flying saucers and push a button and they'd beam over here, I mean, the time that it takes somebody to figure out what's going on, sort it out, and get everything right, playing God doesn't work too well. Letting each man have his own kingdom is the way I see it, the way to go, the only way to go, the only way they can go, the only way they will function, the only way that people will continue to be productive is if they have their own kingdom and they're all their own sovereign land. You know, we stole it from the Indians, of course, but, you know, the sins of our fathers, right? Yep. And here we are now. You know, the Imperial Army, I guess, from Star Wars, established, and you know, born into this bondage, this slavery, this stuff that nobody can you know, can get out of. Where do we go? Where do we go? Where do I go? Can't think of any continents that are safe. It's America and be a slave, you know, but it's figure out who you serve or resist, you know. That's the X-Files thing, you know. Resist or serve, you know. Pick who you serve, you know. Make sure it's a righteous cause and that you're going to, you know, have your own cut of well, I don't even want to put it that way, but have your own place in the kingdom, you know. Your own land, your own safe haven, that well, your own place in the kingdom, establishing a kingdom. That's the whole thing, right? You know, I've been listening about these castle law things, and I think it's a great idea what Texas did. That every man's house is his castle. I mean, that's just such a righteous idea. I mean, how much cooler can you be? You know, your own castle. You know, that's how it is. You know, has it ever really changed from there? I don't think so. You know, it's the whole freedom and responsibility thing. We ask for liberty. Well, I don't want to say we, but the populace, the goy, whatever you want to call them, ask for liberty and freedom, but they still want to be taken care of, you know, rather than shouldering the responsibilities that come with it. God, I don't know if I'm ready for that. I hope maybe one day I am. They say pray for bigger shoulders, you know, not to lighten the burden, but to pray for bigger shoulders.